Well, hi everyone. I haven't been on in years, so with that being said, let's get into this. This is Need for Speed Heat, if you haven't already noticed. Couple tidbits. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I have no idea what I'm doing, so here we go. Hopefully this turns out pretty decent. If you like the content, like, subscribe, comment, all that goodness. Here we go. Oh, welcome. Thanks for watching my broadcast. I'm here going to be showing the build. Little diamond in the rough I found. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, if you like the content. Oh. Sorry if I'm seeming a little coughing here. I'm a little under the weather. All right. Alright, as you can see, Mercedes AMG GT 2015. It's a nice, beautiful little car. I'll take you around it, show you some of the customizations on it. Got a nice gun brushed metal coloring going on there. Alright, let's get into the show you the setup real quick for the stance. As you can see, it's only 3 clicks from the lowest, well, toward middle. No camber whatsoever. Camber really doesn't help you in this game. So anybody who tells you that, they don't know what they're talking about. I figured out the physics of this game quite a while back. Alright, as far as engines go, the best engine that I have found out of all the engines is the 8.4 liter V10. As you can see, the torque ratio with the dual turbos goes to 1048. And just to show you the others, yes, the bigger turbo will get you to 235, even faster with the aerodynamics taken down. It's a give and take on this. You can run with the big turbo, but for lap times you really want to go with the duals. Supercharger, not so much. The roots charger is the same as a screw. You don't really get much out of it. And as far as the central fuse supercharger, besides losing accel and torque again, really not that big of a change there, so it's not very useful. But just to show the difference for timing, we'll equip this. You got the track suspension on. I was going to try to do race, but as you can see, you lose miles per hour and your 0 to 60 time. Same with on-road. You lose 0 to 60. It's not a lot, but it's noticeable. So for this experiment, we're going to be using track super suspension. Tires, obviously going race. Never use track tires in this game. It's not very useful. You always want to use race or on-road tires for most of your builds. You'll get better lap times. You'll hold the road better. So with that being said, at the Elite Plus clutch, running with a 6-speed transmission. Excuse me for that. Running with a race diff. And if you look at the difference between that and the super track, it doesn't change anything. But the race diff allows you to hold that line better. Again, running with the auxiliaries of a nitrous refill, Elite, and nitrous mix. Let's take it outside. Now, I'm not going to say this will beat RSRs, but in the hands of a good driver, it can. It can also beat a lot of other vehicles in this game. And sorry about the hood view. This is just the preferred way that I drive. Alright, well here's a good race. We can just start up into this. Oh, forgot I can't change views while I'm doing that. Well, let's run up to Sonic. As you'll notice with the acceleration of this though, here, I'll stop right here. She gets up to speed pretty quick. Well, let's see who we're running against. Looks like we're racing a Corvette Z06. Yes, I do have a truck board. Ooh, listen to V10. One bottle, 2 bottles, 3 bottles. And ahead of the competition, and I probably won't use any more nitrous after this. Now, from what I see from other YouTubers, they do a really good job. But there's one thing you need to know if you don't know this. There's a thing called a drive line when it comes to racing. And as long as you can hold that drive line, you can pull ahead of everybody. But practicing is key. Hitting your apex. Try not to wheel spin so much to lose too much speed. Hold that line as straight as you can through the turns. And as you can see, this car is handling really good. And I know a lot of people are going to cut this corner coming up. I don't ever cut it, so I'm going to show you how to take it. Cut this here. Hold that inside line. Come out. Hold here. I wish I could have took out way faster than what I did. I hit the brakes a little too hard there. Try not to hit anything through here, because you will lose speed if you do. Oh, messed up there a bit. Every time you hit a pylon or a sign, anything on these roads, you constantly will lose speed. So the best thing to do is try to practice holding this drive line without hitting anything. And we're across the line. Now, obviously, it's not going to be a great time, but as you can see, I only used 3 bottles of nitrous that whole race. A little hard slowdown on the carousel turn near the beach. 1 tap of the wall, still able to pull a 252.8, which is pretty respectable for this car. You can knock that down by another 2 seconds to about 250 without using nitrous at all. For the sake of it, I used nitrous 3 times in the beginning just to get away from the AI because, well, they're idiots. With that being said, that was the run with that. And again, Mercedes AMG GT. It is a good car. Ah, there's the Corvette guy that I was racing with. Is he going to start up JStorm? We think he might change vehicles now. And get out of here so we don't get hit by traffic, because we all know how traffic loves to hit people. Where'd he go? Aw, he started the race all by himself. Sad. Alright, well, let's go run one of my favorite races, shall we? Now, a good piece of advice for those who don't know, I'm going to be taking you to one of my favorite races where I literally test tune for steering sensitivity, aerodynamics, all that good stuff. And to show you the live tuning, which, I'm sorry, I'm an idiot, I forgot to show you. As you can see, steering sensitivity is exactly the same as the downforce right now. No traction control, drift style, still gas. Quarter mile you can see is a 9.07. Obviously I can get that better than 9.03, and I don't even have to go up, just 1 notch off middle. But here's the thing, the downforce has a good key factor in this game. It helps you hold on your turns. It keeps your car from sliding out too much, and that was right there, was a sweet spot for it. So like I said, let's go take you to sprint racing on Cross Mountains. This is one of my favorite races. I know how most people will drive in third person so you can see the car. I like driving like this because I have better acquisition of the turns that are coming up, and I can judge them better. I am very terrible at driving in third person, and I apologize for not being in third person so you can see the beautifulness of the car. I will try my best in the future to start practicing driving in third person. Hey, welcome to the channel. Thanks for watching. Just showing this little diamond in the rough. It's an AMG GTR. Well, GT, sorry, not the GTR. It's a really good car. I'm about to do a race on Cross Mountains to show the handling physics of this car, to show how much better it can be than most vehicles in such a big race. So let's get started. Driving on the hood. Start. I'm going to challenge all to see who gets in. This car does have an 8.4 liter V10. It does have the large turbo. Well, might as well do a burnout while I'm waiting. Obviously no one wants to join. So it looks like we're going to be racing this solo. So let me just go ahead and back this out. And here we go, people. Play this in solo. Now, you can get the GTR version of this car, but you won't have the maxed out Excel like this one does. The GTR is a good handling car, though. It is identical to this. So is the convertible, actually. The convertible lacks, it won't have a full 10, though, on Excel. It'll have a 9.9. So the coupe is the better of the three versions. So as you will see here in this race, I won't use nitrous at all. Looks like I clipped that guy with my rear quarter panel. And here we go around these turns. I'm not doing too bad on this race already. That was nice. They put a pylon right in the middle of the road there. That was awesome. Good job, EA. Now I'm going to take this turn like normal people should, but everybody cuts this corner. I just did it just to show y'all this thing can actually take it pretty good without even touching the brakes. Right here is on the throttle, off the throttle. You can hold this inside line pretty well. Come out, go out to here, cut it in. You gotta be careful. There is some drivers that will cut this whole corner off. I'm not one of those people, so you'll never see me cut that corner. Now there's people out there breaking the speed records and lap records on these tracks, and they'll cut every corner they can to shave off time. I'm one of those drivers. I've come from the League of Gran Turismo, so I'm going to stick to the asphalt, race fair. If you ever see me in PlayStation 4 racing, please feel free to send me an invite. I'll race with you, give you some advice. True Street Crew, we've been around for over going on 18 years now. So with that being said, it was a real racing crew from the beginning, and then turned into being an online gaming crew. As you can see, this car is pretty quick. We started with Gran Turismo, went over to Midnight Club LA, in the crew 2, and now we're in Need for Speed Heat. And crew members, are welcome. We are looking for some good drivers. If you like to hit people and have no respect for the drive line, please don't inquire for us. This is like a legitimate racing crew. We do have fun. We do builds together. True Street Crew will share all tunes with their members. We do have an alliance with another crew as of right now. I will not disclose their name at this point in time until I get their permission to. Alright, remember, I've used 0 nitrous for this entire race. 0. And I pulled a 353. That was pretty decent, actually. Almost a 355. I could probably pull a 352 mid or even low. There's a few areas there that I did hesitate with. But other than that, I think we did pretty well with this. If you want a good, enjoyable car, I'd recommend this one. Here. Look at them nice Brembos. That right there is a nice little finish photo. It's a shame the paint gets scratched for even driving 50 feet. But all around, this is a very good car to own in your garage or collection. So, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.